7 video game consoles nobody wanted to buy. When it comes to gaming, there are winners and there are losers. Here are 41 systems and accessories that truly were a waste of time. Putting hand to formed plastic as you try out a new video game controller or peripheral that works well, one that really clicks, is a magical experience. Gameplay melts into you as your body becomes an extension of the console, this humble device fusing with your hands into a single new, exciting umbilicus. A good gaming device is indispensable. I'm sure most of us can't imagine playing GameCube without a Wavebird controller, shaking a Wiimote without the Motion Plus firmly attached, blazing through a classic on the Sega Saturn without the 3D controller, or facing off against a competitor that isn't via an online network. Many of these additions end up being fundamental to the consoles they were designed for. But sometimes these efforts fall very short and are virtually forgotten and never spoken of again. That's what this list is all about, the hardware that didn't need to happen or failed miserably. But let's break this up a little bit and start with the unnecessary gaming devices of the retro era before moving on to contemporary uselessness. Sega Activator. It's kind of unbelievable that decades before people were complaining about extraneous motion controls on the Kinect and Move, the Sega Genesis was quietly setting the low bar for full-body motion control. The Sega Activator was a peripheral for the Sega Genesis in the 90s that was meant to facilitate motion controls in its games, particularly fighting titles. The setup: the player would stand in this octagonal grid that used infrared lights to detect movement in over 16 different areas. While the Activator was designed specifically to work with Mortal Kombat, Comix Zone, and Eternal Champions, it was heralded to be usable with every game, which is certainly true if you're liberal with the term usable.